Hey guys, welcome back to AG Fitness. My name is Andrew, as you know, and over here I have Chung. Say hi, Chung.
Hi.
He's my friend in crime, and I'm just calling him a fitnesspreneur because yeah, this guy, he does a lot of boxing, and he just he ramps it up, man. So it's just freaking nuts. It's awesome. All right, so what we're gonna be doing is going into boxing. So with the boxing patterns, as you can see, I'm wearing the gloves. He has the pads, and yeah, he's just going to whip my beep. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're just going to go through the movement patterns, and then from there we'll go to the actual combo. Let's begin. Alright, so you want to make sure that if you're right-handed, that you're going to be placing your left foot forward. And if you're left-handed, you'll be placing your right foot forward. Yep, for myself, I'm left-handed, but yeah, I'm better in right-handed stance, so I'll be placing my left foot forward. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is what you call the jab. Making sure that you're going to be rotating through the hip. As you're rotating through the hip, your hip is going to go through the torso, and torso is going to be placing his shoulder forward. So, just going to demonstration. So I'm going in my stance, and as I'm going for the jab, what will be happening is that I'm just going to rotate through the hip and go into the jab across. So what's happening is that my whole body is going to rotate into the shot. So let's just go through that a couple of times. Yep. As you can see, my hip is rotating, and that's where all my body weight is going into that shot. So what's happening is that I weigh myself 100 kilos, so 100 kilos is going into the shot right now. So making sure that you rotate through the hip, and what happens is that the arm will start to take the load and hit into the pad. That is the jab. Next, we'll be going into doing hooks. So with the hook, same movement pattern is going through the hip going through the torso having to rotate through the body. Now what you want to do is cut through the pads. That's what you want to do. So I'll just have Chung demonstrate. Alright, so what we'll be doing here, I'll be hitting into the pad, but then what you want to do is aim on the outside. So this is what we'll be doing. So same pattern as applies, goes into the jab. So starting from here, but then what's happening is that I'm just going to rotate my arm coming to the top and hitting into the pad. So this is how we look in real time. So coming in, and that's what you call the hook. Next we're going to do what you call the uppercut. So, uppercut, same stance. Now the only difference is, probably this is the most difficult one to actually teach, but I'll try to explain it as simple as I can. So what you want to do is actually dip down across the hip. So dipping across down the hip, and from there you just want to eject your hand. Sorry, I know I took his head off. That's cool. Alright. So from here, coming down across the hip, and then rotating out, and injecting the hand coming off to the side. So what's happening is that you're basically injecting the hand coming into the shot. So I'll just do this a couple of times. And that's the uppercut. Lastly, we've got the cross. So we're just going to be swapping over. Okay, the cross is similar to the jab, but this is your power hand. So this hand just overpowers everything across the hips because you're in the proper range, and from there you're able to go to the cork formation coming into the shot, and that's where all the power comes in from the body, maximizing efficiency. So let's go to that shot. So I'll be doing normal stance, and what I'll be doing is just rotate across coming into that shot. So in this movement pattern, the only difference is that my hip is actually rotating outwards, whereas all the others are actually rotating in. So let's just try that. So rotate up. And as you can see, my hips are nice and comfortable. And what's happening is that as my torso is rotating, my whole body's going into that shot, and the shoulder is just protracting forward. And that's where I'm getting most of the momentum and the power. Maximizing the movement pattern.